What's up, boys? Welcome to day 311. For some reason, my camera isn't as it should be. Give me a second. I think this is okay, actually. Let me fix it a little bit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so this is day 311 of backtesting, and I really don't want the stream to lag. Maybe because it looks like it's not pushing all the bits to YouTube. Even though YouTube is lying to me that everything is healthy as it should be. Anyways, let's get backtesting. We'll be backtesting like yo. Yeah, so I was saying that we'll be backtesting what's it called? Inversion model, but we're gonna be backtesting it in the 2018 data. So let's get going. Let me put on some music and then we can keep going. Right, so let's go to the next trading day here. Okay, so checking the 4 hour here, you can see price retracing to this gap here. So then checking the 1 hour, we dabbed into this gap right here. So there's a possibility that we could just start displacing higher. We have these rows here, so I'd like to see price just simply start displacing higher. That will be like the best case scenario if price is actually bullish. So let's go to the lower time frames and see what is going to happen. Okay, right at open, we retrace into the 15. Okay, looks like we're going lower. Okay, this is a good 15-minute closure actually, and we just get a 2-minute inverse. Keep in mind how the 15-minute closed inside of this gap. That's why I didn't wait. I wouldn't like to wait for a liquidity run like all the way at these lows. So I'd like to try out longs and see if they actually work. So my stop will be at this low here, and I will be targeting London highs. Need some good movement higher, and no way it's gonna hit break even. Okay, that's very beautiful. You can see it continues to all the draws, Asia and London highs, putting us at 7M total. And that's some good stats. Bro, why is this thing lagging? I think I should stop streaming to Twitch and stuff. Alrighty, so let's stop kick and keep Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so let's go to let's actually wait to see what else we can get from this trading day here. I think this was actually a tap into this new day opening gap, and then we also get an SMT at the highs, so this obviously means the price could just start displacing lower after this kind of move right here. So this is actually fine. Yeah, there's an SMT, so that usually indicates the price is going to go lower. So let's see if you can get a retracement like around this level. I might try out longs. This price is going to go lower. Why did we miss these lows? Let's check the 15. These closures were some really good closures. Either way, we got the best part of the move that we wanted, so that will be all. Let's go to the next trading day here, new game session. Listening to some hard flows. Let me try playing them here. Yeah. Wow, bro, it's lagging every single time. Okay, so we are on a new day right here. Check the 1 hour. Price is simply displacing lower. Yeah, this high here. So I'd like to see price displace lower today. This is what we did in London. So could have some possible continuation like to these lows here. You can see we have low resistance packed up right here. So we might potentially get some shorts in this thing here. So right before open, get some sort of impressions. Looks like we're gonna tank lower all the way to take profit. Wow, price is not even retracing for me to take any shorts. Damn, this is a heavy one. No, I would have loved to short like a little bit earlier because checking the daily, well, what would the next target be? Like this daily low? I don't know. It's a little bit too far. If we imagine taking shorts and having stop here and targeting all of these lows, that would be some delusional type kind of trade. Yeah, this is a break even right here. Okay, looks like we might. Okay, we tap into this 15 minute here, right here. Let's see what is stopping next. We might start going higher, like from this 5 minutes. Like this 5 minute closed good, but it's not an inversion. Let's wait for this one to close. Okay, good closure here. I think you can try some shorts. That's fine. Okay. So we'll be taking shorts. Let's see if you can displace all the way lower. Ooh, that was so close. Bang! Finally, a few minutes before lunch, and it continues even lower. Either way, we took our own piece of the pie. That was the most important part. So let's just go to the next trading day. Man, someday we should be banging trades like this. Someday we should be banging trades like this. And I say this in the name of manifestation. Going on the next trading day here, New York AM. Ooh, yesterday was pretty heavy on the sells. Look at this move. Yeah. Well. Where could today be heading to? Like the day has already moved most of the moves, but we have some weekly lows, so they, I mean, they could be potential targets from April. So how is the 1 hour? 1 hour is still continuing lower, for some reason. Okay. Yeah, the volume was fixed now. Okay. Uh, let's see if price actually displaces lower. Okay, we're having displacing higher, but I still think price is bearish, so that's why I would like to see what it's going to do next. Because here it looks like we're gonna have a 5 minute inversion. I'm gonna try a short at this inversion, like right here. Let's see if you can displace all the way to this low. There we go. Very beautiful. If every single piece of price action was like this, bro, we didn't have those crazy manipulations type stuff. If price action was like simply like this almost every single time, it would be great. Let's go to the next trading day here. So the 1 hour. 1 hour is retracing higher. Actually, we might start going higher soon. But I still think the bearishness could pull through. We have unfilled gaps here the price could displace to, and some liquidity that's really close. Okay, we ran through this here right at open. Okay, and now we're displacing lower as I wanted. So we ran the high that was in the 4 hour right here. So if we displace lower, it will be great. So let's draw shorts. Let's take it like all the way to this low here. It's the low that ran along the low. It's well, we have some low resistance here. Check the 5 minute, like all these lows here, low resistance, and high resistance here. But we also have more low resistance here. That's why I think this trade wouldn't be a bad one. So let's just keep holding it and see how it goes. Holy, this is a clear indication that we might get stopped out if it doesn't displace lower, like runs these lows. Look at these closures here. Yeah, this is a break even, very obvious break even trade, because as of now we're executing like robots. Fall back. Give me a second. I'd like to change this music here. Give me a second. Media source, display capture. Test. Yeah, 37. Alright. Let me actually test if I can hear the music on the stream. I think we should continue the backtesting. Okay, yeah, this is okay. So let's get going. I just wanted to see if the music won't interrupt. But if it interrupts, just tell it to me, then I can fix that. So as of now, I can just notice that price is actually going higher, and like this 15-minute gap is not getting respected at all. Like for example, when you check these gaps here, you can see it's getting respected, but these highs here might get run through, considering that we have this good displacement here. So let's see if we can try out some trades here. Checking out the 1 hour, good retracement, 30 minutes, same thing, 15. Okay, and with this displacement high, we could have entered earlier, but we were already in a short trade. So I think we'll look for the next possible entry right here. Like look at this 5-minute closure. If it's not an SMT, then we can actually try out long. Ooh, it's an SMT. I'm still gonna try out longs if the opportunity presents itself. Okay, looks like we have some good persistence through this here, and we tapped into a sort of like a 5-minute. It's not a 5-minute though, so I still think that we can try out longs like all the way to this high, to these highs here, for a 1.6 hour trade. Bro, don't tell me we're about to get another SMT. These rejections above here are not looking really familiar. And yeah, this is where we're gonna get stopped out. Yeah, right away. Either way, it's because we were forming SMTs at the highs, SMTs at the lows, like literally everywhere. So makes sense. Let's go to the next trading day here, New York AM. Searching the 4 hour. How's the 4 hour looking like? We're still retraced here, and we actually managed to close inside of this gap. So this is a clear indication the price could just displace lower today. First obvious beautiful draw is this London low. The next draw will be these Asia lows from yesterday, and you know more sell side. So if price is to go lower, I'd like to see these lows get run through. So let's just wait for price to do its thing. So looks like we're chopping up for some reason. I don't know why. Was this like a bank holiday or something? Was 22nd of 22nd of November, which I don't think there was any news. Yeah, so it was a no news Thursday, but still price has to move. Yeah, ends up doing that exact thing, moving directly to draws on liquidity, but with no retracements for me to take shorts off. Okay, are you serious right now? Okay, 15-minute gap retracement. We should start displacing lower now. Okay, then we get the inversion right here. I mean, if we're bearish, we should just displace through and hit these relatively equal lows right here. So we'll be doing shorts, stop at this high here, and see if we can run these lows here. Okay, let's see. Ooh, quick stop out, very quick one. Okay, well, turns out this didn't have to be our day. Let's see, I want to play this one here. Okay. Looks like this day wasn't favorable at all. Let's just leave it here. New AM session, the exact next day. Price is still displacing lower. Up these lows here. Check the 4 hour. We're still holding here. We failed to displace all the way to this low, so I still think price is bearish though. We have some low here. Let's see if we can actually catch some shorts. We're already in a 15 minutes, so I'm gonna just be looking out for an inversion for me to take any shorts in this kind of situation. Ooh, that's heavy, that's heavy. Let's see. Okay, this was a crazy 15-minute close. So there is a possible situation that we could just push higher as well. Let's see. I thought the consequent approachment of this daily would have been good, but looks like price might actually go higher. So I'll try the internal price action if I have to for this. Okay, it looks like we actually run previous day Asia high here in this 1 hour fair value gap. I'd like to see if we're going to displace like after this inversion here. You can try out shorts and then see like trail aggressively like for the retracements, because it's possible that we can just go into this 15-minute gap. So let's just try out shorts and see. No. Okay, that's good. And bang, we take profit. Okay, so looks like price was actually tracing to the 15-minute. Now, there's still a possibility that we could be bullish, because looking at this 4 hour closure, I'd like to think that this is like a power of 3 that's printing out. So if it's a power of 3, then obviously we should be looking for some longs. Which one? Okay, this is not a V-shaped recovery kind of situation. That's why this trade here is low probability here. At least maybe this one here. Let's see, 2 minute, 3. Let's see if the 3 closes above, then it's good. Okay, this is a good 5-minute closure actually here. Considering that we're in the macro, you can actually take this one here. This is because you can see it's a exact V-shaped recovery kind of structure. Like if we had this kind of V-shaped recovery running this liquidity, so I'd like to see price simply just do this and run this high right here, because it has simply failed to continue lower, and ES is actually already close to the draws. Anyways, let's try out that long and stop the yapping and just go straight to the trading. So we're gonna be doing longs. Stop will be very tight on this one. I'll be looking for price to run all the way to this high for just a simple 1.5 hour trade. No, price is lagging here. This looks like we're gonna get stopped out, because look at this 15-minute closure. Yeah, this is not looking good. ES has already run these highs, so if I want to lose, obviously I will hold this position. So I'm going to close at break even just for the sake, because you know ES has already run the highs and NQ is the one that's moving slow in this kind of situation. So yeah, you can see we dodged a bullet right there. Very beautiful closure. For the next trading day here, we're still displacing lower. 4 hour has run this high. There's an SMT, so I'd like to see price probably like go lower to these London lows. We'll see though, we'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna just try to predict it only. We'll see what is about to happen here. Wait, I think I was a little bit late. Where is 9:30? Yeah. So 15-minute had tracing into this gap here. So this is right at open. Okay, let's see. Do we have like any place where price inversed a gap here? Like literally nowhere. Anyways, this will be like a CISD kind of entry. Displacement higher. Let's see, the 5-minute CISD maybe, or 2-minute. So what's this that we're delivering off of a 5-minute? Okay, you get a 15-minute gap retracement as well. Let's see if you get a good inversion that's worth taking the risk for. Bro, it's consolidating heavily. Let's see if you can get another liquidity run. Even though there could be an SMT as well. Come on, Leaf. Okay, there is the long-awaited liquidity run right here after this accumulation. So at least now here we can try out some longs. Entry right there, stop around these lows, then see if you can displace like all the way to this highs here for 1.65 hour trade. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped right here. I should have moved the break even at this high. Anyway, I mean, every single time, man. Oh wait, yeah, I'm not playing with this anymore. I'm not playing with this no more. break even. Yeah, tough but beautiful call. As you can see, trade ends up closing that at exact break even. Very beautiful move. Next trading day, your AM. Oh, okay. System day yesterday was crazily bullish. Apparently, we're not running these weekly lows at any time, anytime soon. We had tapped slightly into this 4 hour and displaced higher. Tapped into this higher time frame 4 hour as well. I would like to see if ES did the same thing, but there is an SMT. Yeah, there is an SMT at these highs here. You can see like ES tapped inside here, but NQ didn't. So this is actually some good SMT that we could mark out. I'd like to see if price space is lower actually here. Ooh, crazy V shape, bro. Crazy V shape. So here we can do some shorts. V shape recovery. So we do shorts. Now relatively close right here. Once we have these lows here as well. I mean, I'd like to see if we can displace a little of these lows. It will be good. So let's just try out shorts just from that. Just from that. Yeah, we're cooked. This is a break even actually. Like moment price runs these lows here, we should like obviously see that it's a break even trade. Yeah, this loss is on me. I should have moved to break even, to be honest. Look at these 15-minute closures actually, and these liquidity runs that here in SMT. Then we'll be looking for longs, I guess. Damn, let's see, what else am I gonna play? Need some flow state bangers. Let's see. Bro, exit full screen, okay. Flow state shit, let's see. Flow state hip hop. Yeah, this one will be fire. Let's see. This one fire? Let's check the tracks inside. Something might be wrong with my internet. How is it taking years to load this? Okay. So as price is higher without us, we'll wait for a retracement. 15 minutes. There it is. There it is. There's my boy. Let's go. Now I should get a V shape. Now. Need a V shape recovery. Alright, there it goes. There it goes. Beautiful 2-minute V shape. Now this is time for longs. These highs here. Put my stop around here. 2R. And I'm done. Bro, you tell me you can find that playlist. Let's see. Playlists. Okay. Ooh. This would have been fire if we had those songs on. Anyway, let's put on the DJ then. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. Price is still continuing bullish. I mean, this was seriously A plus, and one of the things that made it A plus, well, is the V shape. Like this rejection here. When you check the 2-minute, you can see the V shape that I wanted price to draw out. Price did. So this was a good one. Give me a second. Yeah. charging this thing right here. Okay, so you can see that we got the V-shape recovery like right here. Very beautiful V-shape break even at like this high here and this high here. So this was like the buy side liquidity. So once price does it, stalls out, like then inverses, most likely the inversion here could not hold because we have low resistance or some liquidity here. So it's better if we get, you know, some sort of like V-shape. Yeah, let's go to the next trading day here. New York AM. So price is actually displacing higher and it's quite good. When you check the 1 hour, price is simply displacing higher. We probably could have some draws on this side, but nope. It's just this huge gap. Now, I would like to mark this gap here because it's premium. And checking the 1 hour, we're still displacing higher. We have some unfilled gaps like this one here. So I'd like to see 15-minute retracing inside this gap. Then we see some beautiful longs bring out. Okay, right at 9:30, displace lower. As you can see, like here, right here, we're printing V-shape kind of style. Then no inversions. That's why I wasn't entering. Waiting for the inversion to get formed, then not at all. Then we form one like really late in the move. Okay, looks like we're currently trying to hold bullish here. Can try out longs in this kind of manner. Let's check out ES though. Before we do that, let's first check out ES. ES left behind an SMT here, so I would obviously go with longs since this SMT here looks like it could hold. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me two times. Okay. Wait, I didn't place the trade actually, yeah. Bro. Yeah, crazy type of chop. Okay. Okay, we get a 1 hour gap retracement, and looks like we might get a V-shape kind of recovery here, but then it fails again. Yeah, I think we might actually close with a loss on this day instead of continuing looking for opportunities, because this here could be an opportunity inside here, but then this is not like a clear beautiful V-shaped recovery kind of structure. That's why I wouldn't like to try out longs in this kind of area. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, very beautiful 4-minute floor here, but then no V-shape, so obviously leaves behind liquidity. So here I will be just going with the chance of probability. Let's see if price could, if it displays higher, we have 4 hours that we could retrace to, and we have this high right here. So let's see if I can try out longs here. It might actually not even displace all the way to this low. The reason I marked it out is because it's an unfilled gap, and price could potentially displace to it. But either way, I'd like to see price like go all the way to these London and Asia highs. Okay, get a displacement lower right at open. No inverse just yet, but you can see that this gap here is getting respected. think price is obviously gonna go lower here because it has run the first draw on liquidity. This is some crazy chop. Alright, now we get a solid drop, which could cause a liquidity run, then we drive higher probably. This will be the time for that to happen. Holy, what just happened? Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have this SMT here. We missed the 4 hour. Damn, okay. So I was price gonna go higher without retracing from a gap. So now checking the 1 minute, we've like already inversed. I mean, I would like to enter like right off this 1 minute or this 2 minute low here, because this 2 minute is gonna, I think we're gonna still continue lower. Let's see, let's wait for like rejection from this gap here probably. But if it fails, then I'll be going for longs. I mean, I'm still like kind of biased long, but then with this closure, damn. Okay, it looks like price was already trying to give me hints, but I couldn't take any. Okay, this is a cool 5 minute. Still have the V shape, even though it left behind some liquidity, but it's still trout long. I think this was like a data high or something. Ooh, 930 high is actually open. 930 high, and have my stop like around here. Try a 2 hour long. If it runs this high, like even if it will be by mistake, I'm gonna move to break even right away. Okay, break even right there. Then hold the rest for full take profit. Oh, bro, when did ES run this high? Oh, yeah, a little bit too early. So where should I close the position? Like right here. When did ES run this high? Here you should close half of the position. And wait for the rest to hit take full take profit. And bang, right there. Like 1 PM session was still figuring its shit out. All worked out. Let's go to the next trading day. New AM. Let it all work out. So we have this daily low here. I mean, I could get a good, decent retracement, like all the to this low than this basement higher. But if the time there where we haven't got that yet, so we would rather wait and then do the rest later. Okay, let's see what prices to do in these situations, then draw our bias from that. Okay, that's a good drop. This is a good V shape. Okay, this is a good inversion here. I mean, if price inverses here, but I could have tried to long here, but then price was still in some choppy conditions, so I'd rather wait for this 5 minute. Even though it's not a perfect V shape, it's like we draw it out. It's this drop, drop. It's like a W kind of shape, and yeah, left behind some good SMT though. I mean, we had this SMT right here, this slow right here. So after this SMT got left behind, and we had this liquidity run, then this was good. So I think with this here we could go with some longs. Yeah, this album is fire. So let's do some longs. Stop would be all the way at this low here. I think it will be good actually. Even though the V shape isn't that perfect. Very beautiful displacement. No, don't tell me it's gonna stall now. Anyways, I'm gonna trail because that's what the rules say, and I go by the rules. And you can see break even gets hit. So, but still don't get why this draw wasn't hit. Money was so obvious. So crappy market conditions here. I mean, we just leave it to fate as of now. This is some crazy shit. Slipping behind these heavy weeks. Yeah, let's just go to the next trading day here. Do you not get the concept? What's the song called though? Do you not get the concept? Song. Do you not get the concept? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Right, so 15 minutes is actually displacing lower, and we have an unfilled. Ooh, we just filled it actually. Have this echelon, so I mean with this displacement lower, so it will be good if we can run these echelons. So I might be looking for shorts. Well, this session, ooh, very beautiful run higher. I think it left behind some sort of SMT. Yeah, you can see the draw gets made right away. So possible opportunity could have been somewhere here, like on an IFVG, but after this shift, then retracement. I wouldn't call this a shift to be honest. Looks like some sort of liquidity run, but this retracement here was quite good. I mean, we can look for next possible opportunities to short. There was one here, like in this 5 minute gap retracement. You could squeeze out like some sort of like a 1-to-1 thing on this inversion. Let's see if we can squeeze out like a 1.5 hour and bank right there. 1.5 hour locked in, and he could have even been a 2 hour. Okay, looks like we're getting another 5 minute retracement higher. Not a good closure, so let's wait for a better one. Bro, we're so close to this 15 minute. We were so close. Okay, there's the 15. So if we're bearish, we should start displacing right now. So there is two conditions here. If this 5 minute here holds, then longs will be good. If it doesn't, then we're cooked. Okay, looks like the 5 minute could potentially hold. So let's see if we can get some sort of like V-shaped recovery. Ooh, 5 minute actually ended up embarrassing on this next candle. So here, this next candle we screw things up in short, because who cares? Okay, so 15 minute good closure, 5 minute inversion. Then we do shorts, take it all the way to these lows, and we mass trail aggressively. Another thing is this low here, we move to break even like directly after this low here gets run. Alright, break even and bang. Another take profit smashed, but this doesn't look like 5%. Position closing at all. For some reason, this position is not closing. Let's see. Porsche. Let's get back to DJ mode. Let's do some native remedies. Alright. Price hit take profit, man. What are they still asking me? Yeah, there we go. Very, very beautiful. 1.7. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, just gonna close the session here. We'll touch base next time. Stay blessed, yo. Peace out.